The year 2020 hasn't exactly been great for anyone due to obvious reasons, but the tech industry has been quite resilient, thankfully, and has been putting out quite impressive devices throughout the year. And one of these devices is of course the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE. And for anyone who's looking to get an S20, at this point, you should really be looking at the S20 FE. And today I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should consider the phone. Number 1, the chipset. Now the FE in the name stands for Fan Edition, and being that, it packs a lot of things that the fans have been asking for. This Galaxy S20 FE finally packs a Snapdragon 865 chipset, which is generally better than the Exynos 990 that shipped with the original lineup of Galaxy S20 smartphones. Now the Snapdragon 865 solves a few pain points for the fans, and one of the pain points is of course it improves performance over the Exynos 990. Now as you can see on the benchmark scores that I've done with 3D Mark, you can see that the Snapdragon 865 improves over the Exynos 990 by quite some margin. Of course, I'm taking the 3 previous S20 models, the Plus, Regular, and of course the Ultra, and the FE, the S20 FE improves over them quite significantly, which proves that Samsung made the right decision to ship this with the Snapdragon. Now with better performance, you expect great gaming experience as well, and obviously the Galaxy S20 FE performs well across many game titles, but to be fair, the Exynos 990 was exactly the same because not a lot of games right now can really push a flagship chipset. Except the very popular Genshin Impact. Especially when you turn on the 60 FPS cap and max out your graphics settings, you get a lot of lag spikes during combat, especially with all the effects, and that is just unfortunately how demanding the game is. Overall though, the Snapdragon 865 is proving yet again what a beast it is, and it improves over the Exynos 990 in general. Now with the Snapdragon 865, you also get 5G connectivity, which you did not get with the regular S20 and S20 Plus. You only got it with the S20 Ultra. But if you're looking for an S20, you might as well take a look at this one, because with 5G, it future-proofs you just a little bit more. Now, the next pain point that the Snapdragon fixes is of course improving battery life, which brings us to number 2, battery life. Good battery life. This phone comes with a 4500 mAh battery, which is larger than the original S20's battery, which was only 4000 mAh. Now, this phone supports 25 watts of wired fast charging, but this phone only ships with a 15-watt adapter. I don't know why Samsung has decided to do that, but you're gonna need a separate 25-watt fast charger if you're gonna make use of that feature in this phone. But regardless, with the Snapdragon 865, it's been generally known to have better power efficiency over the Exynos chipsets. On this phone, I'm getting about 11 hours of regular usage with 120Hz refresh rate turned on and high performance mode in the battery settings turned on as well. But when it comes to gaming, you're looking at about 9 hours, which is also quite respectable. Moving on to number 3, the display. Now being a Samsung, I always have to talk about how great their displays are, and it's no different with the Galaxy S20 FE. This is a 6.5-inch Full HD plus 120Hz display that, as typical of Samsung's display, is gorgeous. It's crisp and the colors pop, so watching Netflix on this is gorgeous. This is also HDR10 Plus certified, so you get a wider color gamut as well as dynamic range. So really, playing games and watching movies and videos on this is absolutely amazing. But while I'm talking about watching movies and playing games, I also have to quickly mention that this comes with a dual front-firing stereo speakers, which are also awesome. Number 4, features, or at least the 2 features that I really like about the S20 FE. Now when you get a Samsung smartphone, you can of course look forward to using its ecosystem of apps and features with your other Samsung devices. Now one of the features that I like on the Galaxy S20 FE is that Samsung DeX now works wirelessly, just like the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 series. So how that works is you simply connect it to a compatible display or TV, and you can extend your display for your work, or you can even do your presentations right on that extended display itself, which is extremely cool. Now the next feature that I like about the Galaxy S20 FE is it has wireless power sharing, which turns your Samsung phone basically into a wireless charging pad or a power bank. Now this works with any devices that support Qi wireless charging, such as other Samsung devices or even your iPhone 11. And with a 4500 mAh battery, you don't really need to worry about sparing that bit of energy to your other devices as well. Moving on to number 5, the cameras. This phone has a 12 megapixel triple lens setup, which does not consist of a high-res lens, unfortunately. But despite that, the phone still gives you impressive images because of the imaging software in this phone, which gets you really crisp, bright images with impressive colors as well. Now, amateurs like me don't take great photos, but thankfully on the Galaxy S20 FE, you get a couple of features that help people who don't exactly take good photos. One of which is Scene Recognizer, which detects if you're taking pictures of food or scenery and adjusts the color automatically for you. And then there's Shot Suggestion, which helps you frame your shots properly to get the best composition. So I found with the help of these two features, I managed to get okay shots, but in a more skilled pair of hands, I'm sure the Galaxy S20 can get much more amazing photos. For selfies though, you do get a 32 megapixel front shooter, which is quite impressive. And of course, with Samsung, you get live focus, which is their version of bokeh mode or portrait mode. And the best thing about bokeh mode on a Samsung Galaxy device is that you can go into gallery and change the level of bokeh after you take the photo, which is cool. Right? So you can determine how much bokeh you want in the background, less, more. That's totally up to you, and well, you can just take as many photos as you want. Go in there, pick the best photos for yourself, and they always come out great. So there you have it, my 5 reasons why you should consider the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE if you're looking to get a Galaxy S device. Now with a price tag of 3,399 ringgit, it's 200 ringgit cheaper than the regular S20, which again comes with the Exynos 990, which not a lot of people are a fan of. Now like I mentioned before, it offers you better performance, better battery life, and of course more importantly 5G connectivity, which future-proofs you down the line for at least another couple of years, 2 to 3 years at least. On top of that, photography is great despite not having a high-res camera, and the display is gorgeous as well despite not being a 1440p display. And being a Samsung, you can always look forward to using the whole suite of Samsung ecosystem software and applications with your other Samsung devices. Now, Samsung has confirmed that they will be launching a cheaper version of the Galaxy S20 FE that only supports 4G connectivity. But we're not sure what chipset it supports. It may revert back to the old Exynos 990, so it's really up to you. The savings that you get is quite a sum. And if you don't really need 5G connectivity, I suppose you can go for that. But for me personally, I would still pick the Snapdragon 865 over an Exynos any day, every day. So that's it from me today. Let us know what you think about the Galaxy S20 FE, and if you would buy it, just let us know down in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe and give us a like. This is Victor signing off. Bye-bye.